Alright everyone, welcome to the Saturday session, but on a Sunday. I'll explain why in a bit. I haven't got much session beer this week because I'll explain in a bit. So we're going to try this, which is our 60 shillings. Coming around 3.2, carbonated. It's been in the keg for 7 days now. I've come to pull myself a glass of my Oktoberfest and it's run out, the kegs are kicked. So I've got to get on to the 60 shillings and the summer ale. So this is the 60 shillings. It's the same recipe. Excuse me, nearly dropped the book. It's the same recipe from the Bible. So I'll just get me list. And it's gone Marisotto, Munich, White Crystal, Melanoidin and chocolate malt. And like you say, but I'm in the dark because I was going to film outside, but it's too bright and I can't see the camera. But that's the colour of it, like an orangey red. It's really nice. I started with an original gravity of 1035 and it finished on the 31st of July at 10:10. So we cold crashed it, and then on the 3rd of August I force carbed it and kegged it 30 psi for 30 minutes. And the carbonation's there, like you've seen. The smell, it's more malty. You have got a hint of floral from the Fuggles, but it's more malty, and it's malty on the taste. I think the IBU was around 11 in the book. I got mine down to 12. So it's not supposed to be a hoppy beer, but it's a nice drinkable one. Mouthfeel, I'd say it was medium. It's not thin. It's quite tasty actually. It's a nice beer, it really is a nice beer. I'm quite chuffed with that one. So, what have I been up to? Right. Finished. I haven't done nothing brew related, apart from coming home and force carbing those two beers and put them in kegs. Last weekend I got to brew the Munich Festival kit from Dark Rock. They've just had some bad news. I think the man that works for Dark Rock, he passed away. He's like their owner and created a lot of the work that they do. So sort of sad to hear that. So that all went through. I think there's a video, it's all in there. I think that's what I've got it wrote down on board or on my thing up there. So that's like a week in, and it's fermenting away at 13 degrees. I used Hell, it's just kicked in because it needs to cool down a bit. It's bubbling away. Friday, excuse me, I was going back into work and we got a message saying that there'd been an accident, not to block anywhere, roads up, and to look after whatever. If you're in the vicinity, they can get out the loaders. So they got off and I was sat there for 2 hours waiting until the emergency services could clear the wreckage. A couple of ambulances took people away, but I've not heard nothing bad yet. so fingers crossed for them. But we were basically sat there in a hot cab for 2 hours, so I thought, right, I'm really hot and bothered, so I thought I'll nip over to Andy's. So nipped over to Andy's, had a quick chat, and thought I'll take some cans home. So I managed to get myself a few cans and got 3 crossed out and 3 get locker. And then I come home, had a couple of them, and basically fell asleep in chair while away. It's all the heat in it. Anyway, so gets up Saturday morning, and the wife wanted to go shopping, so son was coming with us, so we ended up going to Middlewich and popped into Andy's. I got dropped off at Andy's while they carried on doing the shopping, then they were going to join me later, so managed to have a quick chat with Andy, a couple of pints of Murger, a pint of his Lost in Dragon. I had from Tom's Tap, which is in Crewe, where Offbeat used to be, where I used to go. I think I've been to Tom's Tap a couple of times, and I've pint of their Cruise Control. That was very fruity. And then he had a lager. Andy's got a lager on that's from Germany called Tegani, something like that. He'd probably tell you about it, but that's them. And no, I've not pinched a glass. It was good enough Andy to give it to me, and it's basically because of they've got like 0.51 of a litre there, so you can't serve a pint in it, can you? Not in this country. So your duty would be all wrong and stuff. But I had a good few beers at Andy's, and the wife loves his crossed out. That's why I got those cans. So I had a really good day yesterday. Got back in the car, said goodbye to Andy. Got back in the car, and I directed her home, and we got in, and then I fell asleep in the chair again. Must be getting old. I think she tapped me on the shoulder about 9 o'clock, and there was fish chips and mushy peas from Chippy, so I had a chippy tea. I woke up to eat that, and then I fell asleep again. So I had a really good Saturday. So that's why I didn't film yesterday. I was tied up. I should have filmed a Saturday session at Andy's, shouldn't I? But I forgot. You know what it is. Get all excited seeing a movie star like Andy. So anyway, this week I'm working Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so there's no brewing going on this week. I've got the fermenter that's in there. I think that's... No, I'm going to have to start writing these down so I can read off them. That's got 14 days at 13 degrees, I'm sure it has. But like I said, I've got 3 taps in on here. As soon as I've finished videoing this, I'll put the summer ale on tap 2, remove the Oktoberfest beer keg, give that a wash, give that a clean out, and then that'll be sanitised, and then that'll be ready for that when that comes out. The only problem I've got, the 60 shillings and the summer ale, I'm sure they were only I don't think they were full volume. No, because they were in the 14 litre fermenters. They're in the plastic buckets, weren't they? And I think they're a 16 litre bucket, and I've got 15.5 in each of them, so even after racking it off, I've got about 14.5 litres of each, so there's 29 pints in it in each keg. So if I keep drinking in that for the Scottish ale, that's only going to be half in it. So fingers crossed that'll last. So done them from the Bible. The Munich Fest's in the fridge fermenting. The next beer that I will be brewing is going to be the Sunbeam, and that's another dark rock kit. It's what they call a tribute kit, so it's not exactly the same, but it's a tribute to it. Obviously, because Wolverhampton water is different from my water here. I know you can put other stuff in, but so I'm looking forward to that. I think that's got Challenger, Nelson and Sitter in it. So God, it's an empty glass. This is awful, this. So what I'll do, this will be another half off me another half off me total for the week. But while I'm with you lot and talking, it's okay. I just need to be a better pourer, don't I? There we go, lads. I'll get a flake with that one. So take it easy. I'll see you all sometime through the week, probably. Cheers, everyone. Ta-ra.